Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise Islands. This is episode 4, so we're moving right along, and in this episode we're mainly going to focus on building some farms. So what we want to accomplish is, I was thinking, because, we're in the tropics, and this is such a big map that we really want to, we really want to have a lot of farmland. It makes sense, these islands would definitely have a lot of farms to feed everyone on there. So, so what we're doing now is we're laying down the road infrastructure, and I'm starting to paint various areas of the farms to make it look, more like a farm. I'm using some decals quite a bit to place these down so that it looks, they're farm decals, so it's supposed to look like a farm field. So it makes it look pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy with the way most of this is coming out. And so what I'm doing now is playing around with some of the fertile ground color. Actually, I'm just making the ground fertile for farming, actually, using the natural resources tool. So we're going to be placing several of these decals, and then in a little bit you'll see me placing some trees down that actually I think it's more like, I forgot what it's called. It looks more like grass or something, like a sprouting grass. And then, from a distance it looks like a crop field or something. So I do have this corn stalk asset, and I tried using that, and it just, I don't know, I don't think it really looked that great zoomed out. Maybe it's just me, but the one that I end up putting down in a bit, you'll see, actually I think turned out looking pretty good. So you saw that we got the road infrastructure laid down. It's pretty much all dirt roads, and we're going to update a few of them, or I should say upgrade a few of them to a more national road, a more rural road. And I think I do that mostly around the perimeter. Anyway, we'll see that in a bit. So I'm using a combination of surface painter and decal placement in order to get the look that I'm looking for, because I noticed that when you do zoom out really far, there you go, for a moment you saw the decals do disappear. But overall, I mean, if you use the surface painter, you can make it look good. I'm not a huge fan of the color of that yellowish green color for the fertile color, but I guess it's not terrible. It is what is built into the theme. When I made the map myself, but I used I think it's the Just Tropical 2 theme, if I'm not mistaken, and for whatever reason that's what color the fertile ground is using that theme. So I'm placing a lot of trees now, which you can see is going to be an integral part of the farmlands, and sort of separating some of these fields, some of these properties. A little bit later in the video, we're going to come in and do some live building on camera. You'll get to see me put in some farms. We'll do some prop placement, some fencing around the farms, and things like that. So hopefully that'll spice things up, give you a little bit of variety, and not just all be time-lapse footage. But the initial part of laying out these farms obviously really needed to be in time-lapse, because it takes quite a while to get all this set down. So I'm going to leave you with a little music in the background, and we'll work through this time-lapse, and then hang in there, and we'll come back and we'll talk about things in real time and do a little live building on camera. So I'm excited to do that with you, and so I'll see you in just a bit. Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the live version. So you can see we've developed some farms here, and there's our little national road, I guess more like a rural road. God, I can't say that word. Anyway, I don't know why that word's so hard to say. Everyone has that problem with it. Our little country road, if you will. Anyway, here's one of the farms that we created in the time lapse, and you can see put some decals down, and those mud decals are actually right there. I'm starting to use those quite a bit. They just look fantastic, so I think we're gonna probably definitely utilize those somewhat. I noticed that the decals sort of clip sometimes depending on the camera angle. I don't know if there's a setting or something to stop that from happening as bad, but anyway. So over here I zoned on the corners here, some industrial right there and there, and you know, made this whole district farmland, but it's like nothing is developing there, and I guess because my demand is low, so maybe I need to look into modifying that, increasing the demand. Let's see if we can maybe put together a little bit of a bigger farm, maybe two of them together, and let me see. I'm thinking on this corner plot here would be a good place, so let's grab some residential and just zone one little square right there. Let me think. How do I want to split this up? Okay, that's already developing. Let's search for a farm again, and let's grab that. No, let me think. I like that, but okay. So let's see. That's a growable, but I wonder if. Let me think. Let's get a farm here. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Let me. Let's put this down. Tell you what. Okay, yeah. Let's grab. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let's grab this pedestrian road and split this up here. Maybe something like that. Yep. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so let's see if we can squeeze this farm in. How about here? Yep. Okay, that's good. All right, that looks good. All right, so let's go back over here, grab our windmill. Maybe put that there. Connect the pipe real quick. There we go. That'll work. And let's see. So yeah, let's go ahead and zone maybe 4 squares, 2 by 2. Okay, let's grab some industrial and zone. Okay. Yeah, let's just do 1 and then 2 by 2 again. Oh, we're gonna have to adjust that, of course. Alright, so let me think. Let's go back to our fence, and as that develops up there, let's start drawing a fence here. Oh, forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so let's put that there. And no, hold on. Let me think. It's such a short distance, so I guess I'll just manually place these. Alright, grab the shorter piece, get rid of that, and let's try curving this around. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Hold on, let me think. Am I gonna have to make this, I want it to follow the road, but unless I do some landscaping or something, or put some trees here on this corner, let's just draw that and bring it around here, like that. Bring this to the corner. Okay. So we'll go ahead and bring that there. Like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and bulldoze this. I'm just not happy with that. Okay. Let's try to redo this. And we'll just let's use our, let's grab that fence. Grab the long one. This time we'll just curve it here. There we go. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, so that's better. Yeah, much better. Much better. Like that. Okay. Alright, so we got some fences down there. Let's see. Do we want to fill in the center part? What is this? Oh, that looks good. Let's see if we can squeeze this in back here somewhere. Okay, so plop that down. Okay, let's just get rid of that zone there. And let's bring a sort of a dirt path, dirt road in to the property here, up to there. And take it there. Of course, we need to delete this fence. There we go. All right, that looks good. Kind of connects over there. Let me move it here, and maybe if I move this back a little bit. Maybe like that. Move it closer toward that back fence. Something like that. Oh, let's fix this too real quick while I'm here. That's bugging me. Alright. So, what else do we have? See if we can squeeze a small greenhouse in somewhere here. I want to put it over here. Or maybe put it, it's too big. Let's see. No, that's way too big. I like that though. That's a pretty cool looking asset. Let's see what happens. Maybe put this here. Here. Yeah. Okay. And we'll see if that develops. So let's go back over here to our farm we're working on. Alright, so let's look for tractors, put a few tractor props down here, because the farm is not complete without tractors, of course. Okay, that looks good. Now let's put another one over here somewhere. Maybe there? Yeah, okay, that works. I don't want to go overboard. There's 3 of them, so I guess that'll do it. Let me look for some dirt decals now. Alright, so that one's a little too cracked. This is a dirt road. Maybe we could put these over this path, make this look a little more dirty here. Sort of leading out from that barn we placed up there. Let's see if I can get this angled right. Put that down there. Let's place let's go ahead and get several of these placed down this road. So I like the idea of using these dirt decals, especially here at the farm, because it just gives it more detail, and like I said, it makes it look more dirty. But yeah, as I place these down, so sort of my thinking with this area is that we have it's almost like stables, I guess, that we put in back there. Let me see, put this one here, and we'll have to blend this in, I think. Yeah, okay, that works. Anyway, yeah, so let me see what kind of detailing can we do here as far as blending this in. Grabs this dirt decal. I don't like that one's too cracked. This one is one of my favorites. I do use this a lot, so I guess put this right here, put that there, and then maybe some more over here. Try a different one. I use that other one so much. So this is like, this makes me think, as I put this somewhere here, So this, yeah, I like this. So this makes it, you know, look more like horse stables or something. I think we'll have to put in like a fence or something here in a minute. This one has a lot of gaps in it, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Put that there. And maybe fill this other one in that I like so much here. Let's see, where can I put this? I do like how it gives it a very sort of worn look. Now this one's interesting. I don't recall seeing this one. Let's try that. Extend this out a little further. Oh, that's looking pretty good actually. Alright, so this one is usually... Now here's the cracked one that I've tried to use a couple times. Let me see if I can squeeze this in over here. I don't want to go overboard with the decals, but I do like the way they looked. That's not too bad actually. This one came out pretty good over there. I don't know if we can use it again somewhere. I wonder if I put this under here, if I'm going to get too much decal clipping though. It seems okay right now. Alright, so I already see some decal clipping there on the road. See if we can cover that up. I don't like the way that looks. I don't know what I'm going to use to cover that up with. Can I use this one here? Just put that there. Let me see if I can blend that out a little bit more. Let's put this one here. There we go. No, yeah, I like that. Oh man, I accidentally deleted the road. I didn't want to do that. Let me grab the road and just put that back real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to our dirt decal. I think that's going to look the best right there actually. Because, you know, I mean, you would have a lot of this dirt area from the exits of farms and things. They're dragging a lot of this dirt out onto the roads from their land. So it, you know, it makes sense, I think. That actually looks pretty good. So that's what I was talking about. See that clipping right there? Let me see if I can move this. Let's see. Let's get rid of those. I guess that's not bad. Let's get rid of these two. Let's see. That's actually looks pretty good like that. Let's see about covering this one up here. Maybe I can use this one here. No. Hate to use that one again. Let me see if I can try to use this one. There we go. That's not bad. And then maybe we'll use some mud decals here. Those mud decals really look great. And that'll sort of tie all this in together. The whole dirtiness of the road, you know, the ranch trucks coming out of the farm and dragging all that down onto the road, tearing the road up, and you end up with potholes and mud. Alright, so that's looking pretty good actually. I like that. Let me put a little mud here. Maybe blend that in just a bit more. Okay, no? There we go. Looks a little better. Right there. And maybe one more right here. There we go. It's not too bad. I think that's looking pretty good, actually. All right. Let's get rid of that one. And accidentally deleted the road again. So let's go back. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to extend this mud decal out here. Flip it around. Yeah, I think that looks better. There we go. And we'll blend it in here with a smaller piece. And then we'll grab this other one. I think this one here, and it ends it nicely. It's a little more faded. There we go. That's a nice blend there. Much better. I like that better. Okay. So that's looking pretty good actually. That's an interesting house. I'm not sure about that house. We may have to fix that. I may manually put a house down here. I want to find some more assets of homes and things that we could use out here in the farms. Go ahead and delete that actually while I'm thinking about it. And let's just change this to a smaller zoning area so it won't use such a gaudy home. That definitely did not fit here in the farm area. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and search for these live oaks that I like so much. Let's put a few of these down here. Let's manually place these around the property. We don't want it to be obviously dense woods, but I think it looks good to have some trees spread out. So maybe like that. Let's put one over in the corner here. That looks good. Very cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill in this over here too. Let's put a few in. Maybe right there. On this side in the corner. Right behind the house. Over here by the barn. Do a small little cluster of trees. Sort of creates a little separation between the house and the agricultural part there. Okay. Alright, so back over here to this farm that we're working on. I think we would put in, let's put in a little horse corral fence thing here. But, which one do I want to use though? I guess, let's see, what else do we have in here? Is there anything that I missed? No? Okay, I guess we'll use this fence that we like so much here. Alright, yeah, so let's put in a little fencing here. My thinking here is like a little horse corral or something, because this is supposed to be stables next to this. I think that tractor is going to be in the way. We'll have to move that. Which way do I want to go with this? Let's get the shorter piece. So let's put that in here. And maybe one more right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this guy, put him there. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab the long piece again. So maybe make like a square here. There we go. Figure out how to get. Let's put this in here, and I'm gonna put the gate in there though. Oh, the decal's in the way. I can't move I have to delete that. Okay. Let's move. Put that there, and here's the gate. So if I put that there, though, I wonder if the other piece is going to be too long. I bet it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be too long. Oh wait, that's a different it's a different kind of gate there. Let me see. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's too long. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, maybe I can angle this out. Let's try to do it. Start from here, and then take it to there. That works. Okay. That looks pretty good. Alright, cool. And let's put the dirt decal back down. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think that came out pretty good actually. That's not too bad. Alright, so this will wrap up episode 4, and as you can see, we mainly focused on developing some farmlands. In the time-lapse, you saw that I laid out most of the farmlands and got the footprint down for the area. And then on camera, we built this farm here live. I do apologize that I'm not that great at building on camera yet. It's sort of something that I definitely need to work on. I found it a little difficult to sort of narrate my thoughts about the direction of things as I was, trying to find assets and place them down. But you might notice that there's a little more landscaping since we left off after the live build. The next day I came in, I had a little bit of time to work, but not enough time to actually pull out the microphone and narrate things and film and whatnot. But I just wanted to experiment really just a little bit with some of the landscaping here so I can get a general idea of the direction we want to go. And I think this came out looking pretty nice down here. So having said that, as far as the details go, I have played around with the Rico settings mod yesterday, and that's going to allow me to actually place down homes where we want them and really control the exact type of house that goes there. So instead of zoning like we did when we built this farm, instead of zoning little green areas for residential and whatnot, I'm actually going to start placing the individual buildings that I want where I want them so that we can control the way the city looks as a whole. And then as far as the details go, I think what I want to do with the next episode is come back and go over all of the areas that we've developed so far. We've got a nice footprint down. We've got the farms over here, and we've got from the last episode all of the residential and commercial district that we developed over there. The previous episode, we have the port over here. What I want to do is take an episode and just polish up all of these areas that we've developed with more details, more props, before we get carried away and start expanding across the map. And then over here, you'll notice I also did a little bit of work off camera, just because I had limited time and just experimenting with some of the landscaping and whatnot. I wanted to finish that landscaping at this junction that we had built in the previous episode. But I ended up actually reworking the exit ramp a little bit for traffic. They used to get off over here and then come over and merge right here. Now they do this little S-turn. I think it looks interesting. And I'm super happy with the way the landscaping came out here. I even put a guardrail here in the center, and we have little water barrels there. I also experimented with painted lines on the road here, this little triangle painted decals right there with more water barrels, and I even put in some of these little chevron arrows right here that indicate the road is curving to the right. So it's all details like that I think I want to go in and spend the next episode just really polishing up the areas that we've developed, such as this commercial district. I want to do some more landscaping over here. I have some ideas to make this look more detailed. So I would like to do all of that before we expand too far. Having said that though, over here at the port, I don't think I want to do more details here just yet, because I still would like to change this. I want to have more like a protected harbor carved out of the land here with boat slips and static ships docked at the slips. Just make it look more real, like an actual harbor. And then we could also add a second dock so that we can have two main docks for goods to come in and out of the city. And then so as far as future expansion goes, my thoughts are that we have this town right here, and I think we can expand it over to this side, maybe have like dig out some canals and have like canal communities where the homes are lining these canals that we dig out. That could be a cool idea on this side. And then once the port is reworked, all of this area around the port I think should be our main industrial district for the islands. Obviously it makes sense to have it right here by the port. And so this town here would basically directly support this port and the industrial complex here. And we have our farmlands up here. We could expand these farmlands to come out this direction and then maybe also over here. So we would have some space between this whole town here and the next town over here, maybe somewhere on the map, which is realistic. You know, you have open spaces and farms and whatnot between towns. So yeah, so I think that's the idea of the direction I want to go as far as future expansion. And then I would also really like to rework this bridge, but more importantly this rail bridge. When I put this in, I knew it was just sort of temporary, and it had no pilings here when I put it in, but every time I load a saved game, it puts the pilings back, and the ships will just mow right through them. So obviously that's not going to work. Plus, I don't know that I necessarily like it right next to the bridge like that, the rail bridge right next to the road bridge. So I'll have to think about that. Maybe we'll take it underground, maybe we'll move it. If it is a bridge, it'll have to be a custom asset bridge, obviously. So these are all things that I need to consider, but that is something definitely that needs to be reworked, and I know that. So, and finally, I would still like to rename our districts. So once again, if you have any ideas for district names, feel free to leave it in the comments below, or you can find me on Twitter, tex_films. And let me know your thoughts. If you have any ideas, I'd be more than happy to start naming our districts, whatever you guys think. Also, if you have other thoughts about the city, the direction we're going, feel free to leave me a note in the comments, and I'd be happy to hear from you. So hope you guys are enjoying the series. I will certainly improve with time, and hopefully we can continue to build just a really awesome city here. So I know I'm having a lot of fun building it and sharing it with you. Thanks as always for following along, and I hope you guys are well. I wish you all the best, and until episode 5, I guess would be the next one, I will see you then, and you guys take care. Thanks a lot.